how are you? This is Bridget Rao with Divine Essentials, and I wanted to come on and say thank you. Kristen has sent another deck, Crystal Visions Tarot, and it is beautiful. I've played with it a little bit, but of course I was going to come on and give you a little sneak peek with it because it's awesome. Awesome sauce. So, I don't know how all you doing, but we'll tune in and get you some messages. I think we'll start with Divine Masculine, how they're doing. We have Judgment, bum, 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 and the Ten of Pentacles. So whenever you see Judgment and the Ten of Pentacles, like, it kind of feels like they may be wanting this final judgment to come in on their relationship. They could be wanting, or they could have made the final judgment call that they like want somebody to have a loyal companionship with. We know the Ten of Pentacles is about sharing your life with somebody that's going to be loyal and committed to you. So it could be that, you know, the Divine Masculine I'm tuning into has come up with some final judgment on the connection that they've had with their person, or be wanting to have that final judgment come. You know, it's like they've been waiting, or they've been wanting it. So if you're the Divine Masculine, you could have been waiting and wanting to have your Divine Feminine back in your life. So let's see how this Divine Masculine, you know, thinks in regards to his feminine. Boom, boom, boom. We got the Three of Wands. This one was like I was holding, so well, I guess it kind of, we'll just take it. We'll take it. Whatever. The Three of Wands is somebody that's like waiting for their ships to come in, so it kind of makes sense with what I was picking up on, as like wanting that final judgment call, making that decision to want to have somebody that's going to be loyal to them, to have a companion, and it's like they've been waiting for their ships to come in, and when they think about their feminine, they think of her as like this beautiful, passionate queen, okay? And it's funny because this card has the candle, it has the lion, and it has the eagle, so it's like they could be seeing her as somebody that brings them a new perspective, somebody that is strong. They could even look at you like that you're their twin flame because of the flame. But, you know, the wands is all about, like, our passion and our energy, and I feel like it's like they've been waiting for that passion and that energy to come back. And even in the Three of Wands, there's a flame, so it's like, you know, it's like they've been waiting for that flame, and they've been, like, you know, getting their strength to grow, because I see the little tiny lion there. It's like, you know, waiting for their, like, when they think about you, you know, they're feminine, it's like they've been waiting for this to happen, and they're waiting for this passion to ignite, and they could be looking at you with a new set of eyes in regards to things. And, you know, it's funny because last night, I don't typically remember my dreams unless the masculine is in them, and last night we were playing with the passion. We were definitely passionate in the dream. So, let's see how they feel to their feminine. Ooh, Eight of Swords. So, they could be feeling bound to it, okay? And we've seen this come out a couple of times this week with the masculine's energy. It's almost like they feel like they're kind of like bound to her. And it doesn't necessarily have to be a bad thing, but it's like they're bound to the connection. And they could even be like how they, you know, when they, what they feel is that, like, they're supposed to be with this person, or that they feel like they can't really, like, you know, shake this person off. You know, it's like they've been waiting for their ships to come in. They're seeing it from a new perspective, wanting that final judgment call to come. And that could be why. It's like, can we just get to the judgment call? Because it's like, I know I can't get away from this. And on the bottom of the deck is the Knight of Pentacles. So like, it could be that they're like, how they feel is like that they need to continue down this path of healing and transforming and becoming the best version of themselves. You know what I mean? The Knight of Pentacles is somebody that's on a journey of healing, and they're slow. So how do they feel about their feminine? We have the Page of Cups. So they could be feeling like a page in regards to what they have to offer their feminine. But again, we've got the Ten of Cups. So it's like when they think about her, you know, the Nine of Cups is on the bottom of the deck. It's like they think that, you know, they feel like they could have this happiness. They feel like they could rise out of the darkness of life and be happy and have a happy ending with their feminine. But they could be feeling like they don't really know how to get there. You know, it's like they could be feeling like they're coming out of their darkness. They're doing the work that they needed to do to rise up. But they're not really sure, like how to do it, okay? So the Page of Cups is somebody that has an offer, but they're a little insecure about the offer. Like, is this enough, or are they going to accept it? And with all this other cup energy, it's like how they, like, this is emotions. It's like they just want to be happy, and they want their happy ending. Some of them could even be wanting to start a family. You know, they got the baby there. It's like they could be wanting a family. They could be wanting to just settle down and get things going. So let's tune into Divine Feminine and see how she's doing today. We've got the Seven of Swords. So Divine Feminine, you could be getting into a headspace of, like, you know, those self-sabotaging beliefs, behaviors, thinking like this isn't ever going to happen, he's never coming back, you know, or you could be thinking like, you know, that your masculine's up to something with the Seven of Swords that's like sneaky behavior. So it's either you self-sabotaging yourself, or you could even be doing things that are kind of sneaky, but with the Seven of Swords, it's like you could be like, you know, thinking that they're up to something, or you could just be like self-sabotaging in regards to the connection. On the bottom of the deck is the Five of Wands, so you could be feeling some conflict about this connection as well. Like you're sick of fighting, you know? It's like, you're like, I don't want to do this anymore. Like, I just want to get to my victory. I want to have that strength. I want this to be like at that place that I know it can be. You know, I don't want to keep waiting and waiting and waiting. Like, I want to have victory in my life. So let's see, like, what you're thinking in regards to your masculine. Like, what's up in your head when you think about your masculine. Whoa, too many. I try to close my eyes sometimes because, like, I don't want to influence it. But we got one here that stuck out. So King of Pentacles. When you think about your masculine, you think about him becoming that person, you know? Like, you know... And that could be part of those sneaky things. It's like, you know their potential, and you're like, why aren't you just being your potential? Like, why are we still playing this game? I know who you are. I know what you've got to offer. So why can't you see it in yourself and just offer it? And on the bottom of the deck is the Queen of Cups. So it's like you could be feeling that love too towards him. Like when you think about him, it's like you just want to love him. You just want to nurture him. You want to come out of this darkness. You know his full potential. And it's like you're kind of just like sick of waiting. And you could actually be like having them up a little bit, like with this love that you have towards them and like seeing them as the King of Cups. You know, you could be like, am I even like worthy of this connection? You know, and that's not going to be for all of you, because I know a lot of you have gotten to this place where you're just like frustrated with them. But I feel like it's that frustration of like, I know you can be better than this. I know you've got love in your cup, you know, like why aren't you here yet? And so let's see how you're feeling. We got the Ace of Pentacles. So it's like you feel like you're ready for a new beginning of value and worth. For some of you, you could be like wanting to have that new beginning in a whole new direction, like with a whole new person. Or for some of you, you're just wanting that person to get there so you can have that new beginning. You know, the King of Pentacles and the Ace of Pentacles seem to go along with each other. So it's like, you know that they can do it, you know. And we have the Eight of Cups. So I think that this is going to be split down the middle. It's like some of you are, you know, wanting this new beginning with your masculine that has risen up and changed, and some of you are ready to just walk off and start a new beginning altogether somewhere else. And there's other cards down here, so it's like I feel like those are the ones that are sick of being stuck and stagnant. They don't want to be like hanging around anymore. You know, they don't want to take any more daggers to their heart. And it could be that some of you, you know, were expecting something, or you were like hoping to hear from them, and then you didn't, or you did hear from them and they said something that just put another dagger in your heart. And so you're like, you know what? I don't want this anymore. Like, I want my new beginning. I'm walking away from being stuck and stagnant. I don't want to feel beat up or bruised by this connection anymore. And then there's others of you, I feel like, you know, you're feeling beat up and bruised and these daggers in your heart because you know their potential, and you know, like, this King of Wands energy, like, their passion that they have. It's like you're pulled towards their passion. You feel the passion for them. You could be, you know, having dreams about them. You could be hearing them telepathically. You could be feeling them. And it's like you just want the show to go on. You want to get to your happy ending, you know. So let's see, like, what's going to happen. Like, where's this headed for the people who are resonating? And if you're not resonating, maybe next time. We've got, so where this is headed, we've got the Seven of Cups, the Six of Pentacles, the Four of Cups, and the Unknown card. So it's funny because I feel like I'm reading for two sets of people here. There's like some people that are holding on and waiting, and some people that are like, I ain't waiting anymore, you know? So with the Seven of Cups, like, for some of you, you could have a lot of options around right now. You could be like weighing out your options on what you're going to do and where you're going to go. And for others of you, you know, I feel like you may be like you know, trying to come up with different ways of healing this connection, okay? I feel like there's, like, it's just that there's, like, options around right now for the feminine. And for the masculine, too. It's like some of you may be, like, looking for new options in regards to what to do in connection to this. And then with the Six of Pentacles, like, where this is headed is to a place of balance, okay? So, and you know, this was where it's headed, too. So, like, I kind of feel like this is current, but it's like, where this is headed is like your options are coming, okay? Your things are going to be coming towards you. And we know like the Seven of Cups can be seen as like all those ego-y things, but it can also be seen as options, and the energy of this card is like magic. So I feel like, you know, magical options are going to be opening up towards you. And with the Six of Wands, it's like things are going to balance out, and a lot of hummingbird energy here. So it's like you're going to have the strength to overcome the seemingly impossible journey that you've been on. And with the Four of Cups, some of you may actually like miss some signs, okay? So pay attention to what's coming in. I feel like this is not necessarily like a what's going to happen, but more of a like pay attention, because some people are going to miss out on love if they don't pay attention, all right? So it's like if you've risen through the darkness, you've done things, it's like what's to come, you want to open up and receive love. So don't self-sabotage, don't sabotage the connection. And then with the Unknown card, it's like some of this is just unknown. Some of these things we just aren't ready to know yet as 11/11 goes by, but your new beginning will come, okay? So just stay in that place of knowing and trusting that you're the creator of your reality. Whatever it is that you're going to focus on is what's going to manifest into your life. It's going to persist in your life. So try to stay in that place of knowing that you got this, okay? It is your decision. Two of Wands, okay? You get to be the creator. You get to say, like, at the end of the day, like, what you want to manifest and what you don't want to manifest, who you want to be with and who you don't want to be with, you know, and you have all the right in the world to decide that. All right, so I want to just grab, you know, one more from here. You know, I got my past life deck out earlier today, and I was playing with that. So let me just see, like, what kind of past life influences could be playing within your connections right now. So give me a divine masculine past life, which will be for feminine too, because it's likely that you were there together. So I guess this is for divine. I'll get two cards though. I'll get one and you guys can see. So we've got trust and faith. All right. So one of the lessons that you're learning at this time in regards to your past life is to have trust and faith in this connection. Even on the days that those sneaky thoughts pop up, even on the days that they may do something to trigger you, you got to have trust and faith that things are working out the way that they're meant to. And, you know, you probably had to deal with some things in your past life. And it's like, these are lessons and blessings that you've had to go through. And when you start looking at the lessons as blessings and realizing, like, without the lessons that you've gone through, you wouldn't be the person that you are today. And if you're a healer or an empath or things like that, you go through more so that you can help more people. And if you're on the twin flame journey, you're probably an empath, or, you know, you've got intuitive energy, because that's what it's like really about. It's like an awakening thing. So this is part of those lessons, and you're going to find blessings through them. And we've got orphan, which is perfect for twin flames, because your twin like orphans you at many points on your journey. And it's like you've got to tap into that trust and that faith that they're going to come back. And so you may have been orphaned in other lifetimes, and so this is going to be even bigger for you. It's going to hurt even more. You're going to feel like you've been orphaned. You know, my entire life I felt alone. I felt like I never belonged to any of the family things, because my parents split up when I was little, and my mom got remarried, my dad got remarried, and like they all had their kids and they had their kids, but I was just I was always by myself. And so I always felt like I didn't belong. And then like the guy I was with for 10 years, he had kids from other people. So my orphanage thing is a little bit bigger than maybe somebody else's who didn't have to go through all of that stuff. But like when I get ignored, or when people just like walk out of my life without an explanation, it triggers the fuck out of me. And it's very hard to have trust and faith in people like that. But it's part of my lessons, and it's going to be a blessing, because as I heal this and as I overcome it, I'll be able to help other people. And on the bottom of the deck, we have Atlantis. So you could also be, you know, feeling like you were orphaned at that point. You know, there was like the height of Atlantis. Things were great. And then all of a sudden people came in and took over with control, and they like orphaned some people. Like there was people there who knew what was going to happen, and they left, and they orphaned people there to die. okay? And there was people there that knew what was going to happen and did it anyway, all right? So there's like a lot of shit that you could have, you know, been felt like an orphan from that. You know, if you were like in a happy family and you've always felt like that orphan thing, you know, you could have been in Atlantis. But I do feel like, you know, the people that are dealing with this, it's like you guys are here in Atlantis and you've got karma to heal from then. So, you know, not only do you have the orphan thing, the lessons, the blessings, the trust and faith, it's like all of this probably stems from Atlantis and has played out many times. So yeah, that is, oh my goodness, love life. So it's clearly affecting your love life. All right. And I think that's funny. So, you know, you're healing lessons to do with love as well. And the life, you know, the loves that you've probably had in past lives, the love that you've shared with this person in past lives. It's like, you know, you're just getting, you're getting the healing that you need now in regards to all of that. So let's see what comes through from the animal spirits really quickly. Give me one for masculine. Mother spirit, surrender now. Moth spirit, surrender now. So divine masculine, your message today from the animal dick is to surrender, okay? Just surrender into the love, all right? And do what you need to do, like to chase the light. Don't go into the darkness. Go in towards the light. That's what the moth does. The moth goes towards the light, and the moth surrenders into the light. It doesn't fight it. You know, it doesn't need its ego. You can let go of the ego and the darkness that's in your life. And so divine feminine. All right, so I'm going to give you both of these because it just felt like that, and I'll get one more for masculine. So frog spirit, clear out the clutter. All right, and frogs are also about new beginnings. So for some of these feminines, I feel like they're ready. They're ready to clear out the clutter of the past. They're ready to clear out the clutter of their past lives. They're ready to clear out the clutter of the hurt that they've gone through. Like they're ready for their new beginning. They're ready to just jump right in. And then you've got nightingale spirit, which is love is all around. So it's like time to sing. It's time to have fun, enjoy. You don't need to, you know, put all your eggs in one basket with this connection. You need to have fun and take these new beginnings and enjoy your life. And, you know, take that message from the masculine as well as to, like, surrender into the light. You know, because I know it's easy to go into the darkness when you have a bad day, or, like, when they do something that triggers you. It's like you can have some bad stuff happen, you know? So try to surrender into the light. And we've got hummingbird. Be here now for divine masculine. That's funny. So masculine, surrender and be here now. Find your freaking strength. The hummingbird is this little tiny thing that has all of this strength to overcome the seemingly impossible journeys and to drink from the sweet nectar of life. So you've got similar messages, masculine. It's time to surrender into the joy, into the light, and to like find that strength to go into the light and to be there now, to get there. And so what I feel like the real message is just be in the moment, surrender into the moment, and be happy in the moment. And the last one that I'm going to give to both is eagle spirit. Okay. Spirit has your back on this. So it's time to look through a new perspective and know that you know, Spirit's got your back. Things are going to be okay. You don't have to be all upset about things that haven't worked out yet, or like if things don't make sense, or you're not sure what your person wants, or if the person's coming back, and all of that. Just be in the moment, surrender into the light, and know that things will work out as they're meant to. And if you need to take that leap of faith into a new beginning, go ahead and do it. And trust that love is all around. Like, you're never gonna, like, you don't have to be miserable, okay? Love is there for you. And, you know, like, you can take as many new beginnings as you need. You can take as many leaps of faith as you need. You don't have to stay stuck and stagnant, waiting on, you know, an outcome from somebody. You know what I mean? So, I'm gonna just give you, I want to give you like 20 minutes. So give me one more for the masculine from this deck. We got the Five of Pentacles. So masculine, if you've been feeling like all the cups have tipped over in your life, turn around and realize that there's still two standing. The Two of Cups are right behind you, if you just freaking look. And divine feminine, give me your message. So it's time for you to rise like the butterfly. Time for you to transform. All right. You got the Six of Wands, which is all about rising through, you know, and having that victory. All right. So I think divine feminine, you're transforming, you're healing. Divine masculine, you just got to turn around and look at those two cups that are still standing, and, you know, be that love, be that swan, be that energy of the Mother of Cups. She's like the Queen of Cups. She's got that loving, nurturing energy. Love and nurture yourself at this time. Don't give your power away to this connection. Don't give your power away to anybody or anything. Don't get triggered by things that you don't have any, you know, solid evidence to be all triggered about. Don't let Valentine's Day make you feel shitty. You know, like, Valentine's Day is basically tomorrow, so obviously I'm not going out with my divine masculine, you know what I mean? But it's all good, you know, it's all good. So I hope you all have a beautiful night. I hope you all have, you know, a lovely Valentine's Day. I'm gonna try to do something special for you guys, but if I don't, you know, get it on, maybe I'll just do it tomorrow night. That way you guys can watch it all day during Valentine's Day, because I'm always up at night. So if I don't do it tomorrow night, I probably won't get it done until, you know, late on Valentine's Day. So I'll probably do the Valentine's Day special tomorrow night. And maybe if I have my things in time, I'll roll out my new special cards, because I'm going to be making some cards. But I got private readings to do. I got too much stuff to do. I got to find my strength. All right. But I do feel like this is what we need to do right now, is just find our strength and see from new perspectives, and just let yourself be love. And don't worry about, you know, the details around things outside of you. So if you like the video, hit like. If you don't like it, hit dislike. Either way, it helps me to grow and gets people here that may resonate with my messages. And if you'd like to donate, there is a donate link down below. Thank you to those who have donated. I've received a couple recently. And thank you to those who send decks. Thank you very much, Kristen, for the 2 that you have sent. If you'd like a private reading, that information is down there as well. And, you know, all the information is down there. So if you've got questions about my readings, like, read that down there. And I think that's it. I've got 3 more of the specials to get back. And then I got a couple of trance channelings to do. So I'm going to work on some of those now. And then, you know, I'll work on the rest tomorrow. And then I'll be all caught up again. So I don't know. Well, I'll still be on a 2-week wait, but I'll be caught up for my 2-week wait. So I think that's it. I don't know. I always feel like I'm forgetting something. In Namaste.